how do we cross-check them?
Basically, that's where it gets kind of unique at and gets kind of different. Black Shield is watching everything. Everyone can watch anything, to be honest with you. Here's what you do. It takes less than 2 minutes for me to do my job now. Step 1, sit down. Step 2, log into the website. Step 3, get to Spartan companies. You will notice that each Spartan company opens a different page if you're on a computer. So literally click on all 4 Spartan companies. I am really good at what I do. I notice change. Anytime a new person joins, it goes in a chronological order, as in they would be at the bottom and in the next slot. All I gotta do is know who was there in the last week, in which case take a simple screenshot and just save it. It's not hard to save a freaking screenshot of who's all in a Spartan company. If I notice anybody new and I did not get a little ring on my phone, a little notification saying you got mail indicating that something was requested to be processed, then I'm gonna log into that Spartan company. I'm gonna click on the audit form, and I'm gonna basically type in that member's name, and I'm gonna see who all had any contact with that member's name. Whoever fucking processed him and accepted him is getting demoted by me personally, and I will make a corporate example out of you. It is a warning on the page for a reason. I'm not fucking with anybody. You do the wrong thing, you will be dropped. So, as a commander like you right now, my friend, I will encourage you to log into your Spartan company, click on the audit form, because that's why you have a 72-hour grace period. As the Gold Crown commander, as the White Shield commander of the house, if you see some bullshit, you have 72 hours to catch it before I do. I mean, if you catch it and you do something about it, then I won't actually have a need to do something, because at that point, you corrected the paperwork, you sent the paper, whatever needed to be done, the commander had 3 days to do it before I got involved. So does that make sense, everyone?
Yep.
Excellent. So I know we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves, you guys. We're actually on the commander table right now, and we barely closed out the member table. So before we do move up to the commander table officially, I just want to verify that as a team, we're all united on what's going on with our members and how we are governing our members from now on. So to answer another simple question for you, the member file cabinet on the website, or excuse me, the member file cabinet on WeChat, do we need to use it still? What do you think?
Can I put in a personal opinion on that, Ray?
What'd you say?
Can I put a personal opinion on that, Ray?
Yes, just to make sure we're all on the same page, we are officially on the commander table, you guys. We have moved up. I don't know if I made that clear, if I didn't, whatever. But we are now officially on the commander table. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, so this was something that I was thinking about, and if I was to give my personal opinion, I think we still should use it for the time being, as well as the website. So as higher ups, we can see what's going on, for ourselves, so we know it's been done. But say it has to be done, processed on the website first before anything's posted on WeChat. Does that make sense?
Okay, okay, that sounds good. I mean, and
And
what's up?
And yeah, sorry. And basically that also leads into another thing that I wanted to confirm, Ray. Basically, I'm not sure if you saw what was going on in the boss chat, but basically, I feel we should do the same with Green Shield, because otherwise, if you think about it, only that one commander knows exactly when it's been filed. The higher ups can't see it. So I think, personally, when it comes to those, we should do it on both, but for the official record, it should be on the website.
Okay, so officially speaking, and this is for everyone at T.C.K., make note. that the WeChat circle is for the White Shield government and beneath. It is there to ensure that everything looks appropriate and is appropriately prepared to be filed. In addition to that, that all commanders have a transparent form of communication to ensure that we are all unanimously aware of when someone should be received and when someone shouldn't. However, no action is to be taken in regards to any member until the official document is filed, which must be filed on the website. Only then can you access the Spartan Company and do what is required with that in particular individual. So I'm going to tell you now, in my mind, I predict that WeChat is going to confuse a lot of people. It's going to cause a stagger in time as far as when stuff is filed on WeChat and when stuff is actually filed. So with my warning and prediction being made, I'm going to ask you guys to govern yourselves accordingly and try to prevent those two things from happening as best as possible. Okay?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so as I said before, you guys, we are now officially on the commander table. Commanders, which is basically everyone here, we spend a lot of time going over the new Green Shield form, the new member form, how much time we have to submit this information, why is it required to submit it, what our members are to look like in the Spartan companies, who should be in our Spartan companies. This is a lot of information for us to take in, I know. But it's critical for us to make these changes if we're ever going to evolve to the point where T.C.K. is a self-efficient community. And that is my goal as Black Shield, is to push this family to the point where anybody can basically recruit themselves to T.C.K. The commanders should only have to be there as more or less a milestone guide, like an angel, if you will, to kind of make sure you're going down the right track. But as far as the amount of labor that is required for Green Shield, it should become a self-efficient program, so where if the member really wants to be a member, then they will complete all 3 milestones without the help of anyone. Only thing they really need our help for is to get a tryout. That should be about it. Now, one thing I want to encourage you guys to do is please take a few seconds to type a simple hello on our forum board. Just a simple hi. Not much. But our forums are something that we're really going to start pushing us to use a lot more fluidly. We do have other games, in which case people will like to have something where they can ask a generalized question and somebody might just give them a generalized answer. Now, another way to increase TCK worldly popularity is to actually popularize our forum board. If we can actually come up with topics that people might find helpful, like for all my Pokemoners out there, if we could start up a forum chat about Pokemon glitches or useful Pokemon, or like all the stuff I just heard you guys sitting in a lobby talking to Muffin about for the last like 18 hours, then these would be the type of topics that... Shut up, man. You know, yeah, it was like 18 between you and Laser. It was like 18. But anyway, you guys.
That was me in line.
Yeah, between you and Lime, excuse me. As I was just saying, you guys, if we can start using our forum boards, this is going to give us a lot more meta tags as far as things that people randomly search and happen to find random links to TCK that may have the information that they're looking for. So please, as of this point in time, can everyone just take a second out of your time just to type hi on our forum board? Just hi, quick hello. Nothing major. Start a discussion. Now be warned, all it takes for your comment to be banned is 2 flags. If you receive 2 flags from anybody in TCK, your comment is banned. If any banned comments are pretty much banned, then we're going to do a manual review of what the comment was, and based off of if it was a hater being a hater, we'll see. And in which case, we might just ban that person for being a little bitch. In which case, I'll call him up for court for being a little bitch, and we'll have court for that little bitch. But if you were actually bumping your gums about something that should not be talked about in a public setting, or if you were just being a dick and you received 2 flags, you may be kicked out of TCK. Not just the game, not one in particular section, but all of TCK. So please govern yourselves accordingly and set a good example for the next generation. Now, commanders, it's important for you to be aware that this forum board is something that we're going to be encouraging the green shielders to use from now on. So if I am a green shield member and I need to try out, I'm probably going to post it on here. Now, we have been monitoring the success with the Green Shield WeChat program, and to be very honest with you, we end up having people join it and never leaving it, and people that are supposed to be there and don't even use it. So, in all reality, it's kind of worthless to have the Green Shield WeChat. If you guys want to keep having WeChat for the purpose of your member to have direct access to you as their commander, that's one thing. But for the majority, we're going to encourage the green shielders to just type their needs, type their concerns, their comments right here on their forum board. Right here. As good commanders, check it every now and then. Respond back to them. Now, how this can be easily managed is each level of green shield, each week, that commander does their fucking job. If you're a bronze crown and you know it's week 1, monitor the forum board. Make sure that none of your members are requesting anything. Make sure you don't need to know any information. If it's silver crown week, silver crowners monitor the forum board. Make sure the green shielders are content, don't need anything. If it's tryout week, gold crowns, your job. Make sure you and your silver crowns are monitoring it. If anyone requests a tryout, get back to them as soon as possible. Very simple.
Hey Ray.
Yes, sir.
I get what you're saying. I think it's a good idea to do that. I think we still should keep WeChat because a lot of people, we do have people that do use that, and it's easy access for, say, a Silver Crown to, put a notice out saying, well, not Silver Crown because we get ready to take that, well, not take it away, but let's just say you have a goal that's like, it comes tryout week and we just send out a little message to, it should be optional though, send a message out to everybody in the green shield, say, yo, it's tryout week, if you want to get on and take it, just let me know, whatever. WeChat is easier access, but I think we should keep both instead of getting rid of it completely.
Well, here's the thing. We're not getting rid of it completely, as I previously stated. It is encouraged that...
Oh, you said that? My bad.
Yeah, so basically we do want to get rid of the Green Shield chat, because the chat end up causing people just to kind of get staggered in there. People that don't pass the program end up getting stuck in there. It defeats the purpose of it. However, we are encouraging them, the Green Shielders, to get WeChat strictly for having a direct link to certain commanders. So in which case, if you want to set up some type of way for them to have just a forum where they can click and talk to any commander in your house or on your wing, then that's appropriate, that's needed. But to have a certain group that can house up to like 60 people in there, and knowing that there's only an average of 8 to 10 green shielders, but for some odd reason we have an average of 25 to 30 people in there, we know that a lot of people are not passing the program and just kind of getting stuck in that chat. We want to defeat that. And the best way to handle that is to make sure that the green shielder earns the right to chat in the house. If they want to talk to people on WeChat and actually enjoy WeChat privileges, then you're going to rank up. You're going to become a member before you actually have access to your house. And even more so, we are going to design WeChat so where that the commanders will continue to have a first-class communication system to make sure that any information is transparent across the board. But as far as the individual who is yet to even